Hey guys, I'm back here to do an album review. This time is Bush, The Sea of Memories. It's been 10 years since Bush released anything, and this album was actually a very big disappointment. It came out last week, September 13th. It comes with 12 tracks, and it's going to take you about 40 minutes plus to get through the whole album. The real question here is, you guys want to hear, because if you're a Bush fan, I know you already bought this album, and if you're just now getting into Bush and you know the singles, this is not the album to go with. Obviously, the album to go with is the '90s music when Bush was at its top game, with 16 Stone, Razorblade Suitcase, The Signs of Things, Golden State, not too much. But yeah, so is this album good enough to be branded Bush? Well, obviously it is, but it's not good enough. They've changed, and they try to sound modern, and they try to get this synth going, and the fact that it sounds like Bush is really weird, but it's the bad Bush. For example, All My Life, it's just Gavin's vocals. They just bring it back. His vocals have not changed at all. They're still raspy. They're still what makes Bush sound like Bush. And it's cool. It's kind of cool because it is like a '90s, throwback, but it doesn't execute it well. The songs are not good, and they also, while trying to mix in '90s, they try to mix in now. It'll grow on you, but so far, no. And there's other songs that really remind me of their old days, which is All My Life. And once you hear it, you understand why I say that. That grungy guitar. She's a Stallion is okay. Very repetitive again. It's just bad. But there are some good songs here, and I want to point out that it's not all bad. You definitely have to fall in love with this. If you're just now getting into Bush, do not go with this album. Go with their '90s classics, and then lead yourself into this album. And you can skip it. It's not bad. I would recommend The Mirror of the Signs, which is pretty good. It has to grow on you. Sound of Winter did not have to grow on me. I think that song was amazing. It's the reason why I completely went out about this album thinking I was going to get something amazing. All My Life is, again, the throwback I was telling you, but it's still not too good. Listenable, if that's even a word. The Afterlife, this shows the change of Bush. This shows a new, way they write Bush, more modern, synths, poppy, catchy tunes. This is no Bush here, The Afterlife, but it's still a good song. All Night Doctors, here's the piano. It's a nice change up in the album, definitely placed in the right position, in order. Baby Come Home, I accept that song. It does have to grow on you, but it is pretty good, and it definitely shows the the kind of synths they're playing with, the sounds. It's not just your basic guitar, drums, bass. They're starting to add stuff, make it more interesting. Red Light actually is the most radio friendly song on this album, apart from obviously The Afterlife and The Sound of Winter, and again does not sound anything like Bush. Red Light was weird. I've already repeated She's a Stallion. It has that old repeated ding to it, and it's very annoying. I Believe in You, I love that song. It's one of those songs, again, that you have to listen and fall in love with, but it's not a bad song. Stand Up, it's okay, passable. The Heart of the Matter, this doesn't sound like Bush, but it's a very good song, and once you listen to it, you'll understand me. It's weird. The chord progressions they use is not usually Bush-like, and the drums, and overall it's executed well. I mean, I love this song, but it's not Bush. It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Just trying to let you guys know what you're getting into. And Be Still My Love, it's the last ballad on the album, and it ends it very well. The ballad itself is not amazing, but it does end the album pretty well. So overall, I give this album a 4 out of 5 stars. Why? Because it actually grew on me. At the beginning, I was gonna do this review on Friday, and it was like a 3.5. Really, it was bad, but it does grow on you. So if you can bear through a couple of listens, then keep doing that, and it will eventually grow on you. I only like fucking 6 songs out of the 12, so 50%. The other ones are passable. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Tell me what you think about the album. Were you disappointed when you got it? Because I definitely was. So yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned.